and I was just retiring, and I thought it'd be a good way to kind of give back to and use my retirement time in a beneficial way. I also, my own experience, my dad died when I was 5, and my mother died when I was 19. My mother remarried, and I had a stepfather. So I'm kind of familiar with some of these situations that we run into in CASA life. My CASA experience was somewhat different in that my CASA was aging out of the system. In fact, when I got involved with him, he was already graduated from high school and living in a group home in Wayne, New Jersey. And the reason he was in Wayne, New Jersey is that there is not enough facilities for particularly older foster children in Ocean County. Older children have a couple of problems unique to them in that they're harder to adopt. They don't fit as well into a resource home. For example, if you're letting an adult basically into your house, it's a little different than having a smaller child in your home. My young man was an affable young man, but he was an orphan. His mother died when he was 2. His father died when he was 14. And it was obvious that he was dealing with a lot of toxic stress. Although he was an affable young man, he had a problem with executive function. He lacked direction, and it made it difficult. Every report I wrote on this young man, I included the sentence that he was not prepared for independent living. And this was the 5th home since I was working with him over 3 years. So he lived in group homes, resource homes, Harbor House in Toms River. He had a job at Burger King. And one of the things, the bright spots was I visited him at Burger King and I saw that he was very concerned about doing well there. And I thought that was a very positive sign. Again, his sense, he is out on his own. He has a better job in a warehouse right now. I think as a CASA, you have to have a lot of patience, a lot of empathy, and you have to have a positive attitude that you can relay to whoever you're working with. And that's probably one of the big benefits of CASA involvement. We're one of the stationary forces in their life. This particular young man had no real family. He had a half sister that he kind of had a relation on and off, and he lived in about 5 different locations. And I spent a Christmas with this young man. He had just moved to Harbor House in Toms River, so we provide much stability in their life, and we try to keep talking to them about direction in their life and how important it is. And so far he is keeping himself out of trouble. He's got a roof over his head, and he has a job that he's going to every day. So in that way, it was a success. Initially, I'll tell you, when they told me I was going to get this award, I said, are you kidding? Always remember that you can change a child's story.